We're back here at Cooper Creek Square, 20 shops and restaurants. Be sure to check it out. Hanging out now with Rachel with Snow Mountain Ranch. What's going on, Rachel?
Just enjoying the nice weather and loving being outside right now.
Keeping your sunscreen on, and you know, it's that time of year, I guess.
Definitely.
But so what do you do at Snow Mountain Ranch?
A ton of stuff. There is a ton of stuff to do. Everything
well,
from...
I'm starting with you. Like, what's
Okay.
your role out there?
What's
Let's
my
start
role?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Specifically, I am the marketing and communications brand manager.
Okay. So that's why you're with marketing, so you're on our show.
Yes.
Pumping it up a little.
Yes.
So Snow Mountain Ranch, set people up. A lot of people here for the ski resort, or doing the traditional vacation. Snow Mountain Ranch is a pretty awesome place. It's a little farther past Fraser.
It is. It's just past Tabernash, in between Tabernash and Granby. It is a YMCA of the Rockies property. So our sister property is in Estes Park.
So what does that mean? I mean, are you a YMCA member back home in your city, and then you get
you
privilege or something, or what does it mean to be a part of the YMCA chain?
Yep, we do offer special discounts and offerings for YMCA members. And then if you're a member of the YMCA of the Rockies, then you get those special offers go even farther. So lodging, kind of first dibs on lodging when we open up our summer reservations on April 1st open. So members get first dibs on that.
Okay, so that's the perk. And so Snow Mountain Ranch, you said earlier, there's a lot you can do. I mean, it's
we've
kind of a quiet place out there. You don't see a lot of promoting it, but it's pretty incredible, all the things you can do out there.
It is. It's pretty secluded, which is nice. But once you get on property, there's tons of stuff to do. We kind of market ourselves as more activities than anywhere else in Greene County. So anything from winter activities like fat biking to our Nordic Center to tubing to sledding to ice skating. I mean, you name it, and we have it. And then, we're just as busy in the summer months as well with Camp Chief Ouray, our new summer tubing hill, which we'll talk about a little bit more, mountain biking, hiking, fishing, everything.
So you mentioned fat bike riding, so that's relatively new, I'm assuming.
It is. This is the first winter that we've done fat bikes, and we've partnered with Full Circle Cyclery in Granby. I almost said Grand Lake. And they actually have given us some bikes to use for the winter, and so we rent those out. We've got more than 10 kilometers of groomed trails specifically for fat bikes.
Is it groomed every night, or how often do you have to groom to make it bikeable?
Whenever they're grooming the Nordic trails, they're grooming the fat bike trails as well. So there's kind of a little bit of clash between Nordic skiers and fat bikers because a lot of times and all over the state of Colorado, they're on the same trails together. So the Nordic skiers, would rather that the fat and the fat bikers too would rather have their kind of own play
trail.
Space.
Yeah. I mean, is there a certain etiquette? I know there's for classic skiing that we see like the grooves in the snow. Do the fat bikers get in the way and?
That it can be a problem, so it is really nice that we have just like dedicated trails.
Keep it specific and let's not worry about it.
Yeah. So you can go as fast as you want or all over the trails if you want and have as much fun as you want.
So you guys kind of have the best of both worlds out there. I mean, you said there's a ton of activity, but you also, the beauty of it is kind of secluded. You are in the mountains. You're not, you don't feel overwhelmed by tourism or overwhelmed by,
Yeah, it's a real getaway. It's a real Rocky Mountain getaway. Yeah, totally. We're on 5,000 acres. Almost 3,000 of those acres are protected, so they can never be, built on. We do plan on expanding our trail system a little bit on those preserved acreage, but we'll never build, lodging buildings or any property on those.
So our other winter activities, you're going to be cross-country skiing, Nordic skiing. So do you skate ski as well out there?
Yep, both.
I don't know the difference. Classic, are they both under the Nordic category?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the skate skiing is out of the tracks, and then the classic is when you're a little more in line.
Okay. Now, do people do kind of the backcountry style of classic where they're paving their own trail? Or is it more groomed?
Yeah, it's groomed. We've got, we've got 100 kilometers of groomed trails out there, so you don't really need
100 kilometers. Wow, okay. And then do I have to bring my own gear by stopping in town? Or?
We have a full service rental fleet out there as well. So you can just
So if you come out, you get a bike, you can get skis, it's all there.
Snowshoes,
You're not showing up with a rack of everything on your...
A lot of our pass holders do. We're really popular with the Boulder and Front Range communities.
And the more they do it, then they have their own stuff that they prefer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it's just like alpine skiing. You know, you can have
if you
the
fly in
rental.
from Chicago, you're not flying in a bike
Right.
parted out and skis and right.
Right, and we're hoping that people come out to Snow Mountain Ranch and kind of discover a new love for winter sports. If you've never Nordic skied before, then fall in love with that. If you've never fat biked, then you can fall in love with that.
So do you pick a thing and do it, or can you get like a day pass where you can kind of try this, that? And...
Yep, you can get a day pass, which I will mention. All of our activities are free if you're lodging with us. So when you're staying with us, you have
so you're
free
staying there.
reign.
You can.
Yeah, you have free reign. There are a few activities that come with a small additional price. The Nordic Center, however, is one of those. You have to pay to use the rentals at the Nordic Center. Okay. But if you're not staying with us at all, the day pass is $20 for an adult, $15 or $10, excuse me.
So we're not talking huge money here.
No,
you're
not at all.
Coming up to the ticket window and dropping $150 or nothing like that.
It's for lack of a better term, it's a steal to come and play at Snow Mountain Ranch.
It's a steal. Well, now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back and chat a little more. What's the website? Where are we finding you guys?
www.snowmountainranch.org.
All right. With that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a moment.